Hello there and welcome to Wrexham, where we have 2 games left of the championship season. We are just about in the playoffs and we have 2 games left. Firstly against third in the table Coventry, and then the second in the game we have Middlesbrough, who are mid-table but a bit stronger than where their position. Since the big win in the last game, a 1-0 win over Southampton, we have lost 2-0 to our rivals Birmingham. Pretty disappointing, a 2-0 away defeat. At home to Stoke, Kiefer Moore from the penalty spot, and then again in the 82nd minute. 0 draw against mid-table Oxford United. Definitely didn't perform well in that one. Arthur Okonkwo getting man of the match, I think, says a lot. So Coventry and Middlesbrough to play in today's episode. This is the team. Top 5 already have the playoffs guaranteed. It's up to us to keep our position. Firstly, against Coventry, who are already in third, fighting for that playoff position to get automatic promotion. And then Middlesbrough, who are 14th, in good form, but they do have a good team, including... Do they still have Caden Hackney? Wow. Will Still's their manager, so maybe that says it all. Anyway, injury issues in this team as well. So 3 substitutes on this one. Matty James, George Dobson and Danny Ward, only 3 are on the bench. So Okonkwo starts in goal. Back four with Josh Key, Viner, Cleworth and Yam phoning up as an inverted fullback. Sheaf, Ruthven, O'Brien, Sykes on the right, Broadhead and Kiefer Moore up front. So first game of today's episode against Coventry away from home. Definitely a very good side. Very good goalkeeper as well, Carl Rushworth. He was very good at Swansea last season in real life. Not sure how he's done in real life, but it can't be too bad if they get promoted in real life. Mason Clark out to Hadji Wright. Hadji Wright, definitely an influence in real life, brings a corner from Arthur Okonkwo. Probably not the best finish, but 30 seconds in, you don't blink. Corner from Josh Key, 14 minutes on the clock. Into the box, Wolfenden away, out to Ben Sheaf. From the shot, just over the bar. Rushworth was a little bit concerned it was going in, but didn't. Rushworth with the goal kick for Coventry, out to Van Enwick, into Sakamoto, going past Yam like he's not even there. Yam's going to do his best to get back in position though. Sakamoto over to Rodoni. 1-2 with Hadji Wright. Rodoni's in behind, brings a good save from Okonkwo. Got a man of the match in the last game. Hopefully we can get another good performance from him in this game. Just before half time, Max Cleworth over to Viner. 44 minutes on the clock. We've had possession, but not really done too much with it. Rodoni. Onyeka wins it back. Sakamoto to Van Ewijk to Onyeka. I think it's just going to peter out towards half time. Unless this goal from Hadji Wright goes into the back of the net, and it does. 35 goals in 45 matches for Hadji Wright with 1 minute at a time. And luckily for us, he's offside. Van Ewijk with the throw-in, 50 minutes in. Coventry did have the ball in the back of the net, but was ruled out for offside. Hadji Wright getting 35 goals in the league season is pretty insane. Sakamoto to Hadji Wright. Viner's in the tackle. Rodoni's in behind. Not really sure who put that wide. Couple of substitutions from Coventry. Don't know how we got away with that one. Markello down the left for Coventry. 66 minutes on the clock. Still in 6th, but only 3 points separates Birmingham from us at the moment. O'Brien's going to hit it long. Kiefer Moore's not really going to get there. Joel Lataboudier gets it down. Thomas out to Van Ewijk. Van Ewijk up to Torp. Chance to turn. Finds Rodoni in behind again. Okonkwo tried to meet him there. Didn't time it well, and Jack Rodoni gets Coventry that 1 goal. The lead to Birmingham is now just 2 points. Top on the ball, tries to find Markello. Markello out wide, 84 minutes on the clock. Still Coventry. Lataboudier, shot from distance, off the crossbar. Torp trying to get there. Hayam gets there first. Finds Broadhead on the left-hand side. Got a lot to do. Cuts back. There we are then. 1 shot on target in the whole game against Frank Lampard's Coventry City. Playoffs lead is only 2 points. Need at least a point in the game against Middlesbrough to get into the promotion spots, and Let's really hope that Birmingham or really Southampton don't pip us to that final promotion spot. So then, last game of the season at home against Middlesbrough. Win this one, should be in prime for playoff positions. Just out of the playoff position by 1 point. Birmingham won their game in hand, so all to do for this one. Need to keep an eye on that Birmingham score as well. They do have a one better goal difference than us as well. Birmingham play Portsmouth, who are 20th. Awesome. We are then last game of the season against Middlesbrough. Win this game, we have a fighting chance of coming in the playoffs. But don't win this one, it doesn't really mean too much. Hopefully we can get 3 points, at least put some pressure on Birmingham. Josh Key with a corner. Dale Fry knocks it in to Zach Viner. First goal for Wrexham. First goal of the season. Wrexham 1, Middlesbrough 0. We have the goal to get us into the 3-point mark. Let's see what Birmingham do. Okay, half time. As it stands, we are still in the playoff position. They are still 0-0 with Portsmouth. If they get a goal, everything changes. But as it stands, we are 1-0 up and in the playoffs. Birmingham go 1-0 up, and just as we get a highlight, Josh Key into Ben Sheaf, loses the ball as well. Hansen. Viner puts a foot in, doesn't get the ball though. Hansen into Armstrong, edge of the box, volley. Close, but not quite on target. Conquer on the ball. Can we get a goal back? Well, another goal just to... I mean, I don't know what it does at this point, but just for pride. Rathbone into Broadhead. Broadhead run at the Middlesbrough defence. Out to Mark Sykes. Back to Broadhead. Has Kiefer Moore in the box. Cormac gets away. Tries to find Sykes, but pretty poor pass. Silvera. Up to Hansen. Gets past Cleworth. Cleworth does come back in and win the ball though. Out for a free kick. Hansen at 67 minutes on the clock. Gets an equaliser for Middlesbrough, and our dream is completely over. Hansen in the box. Sheaf away. Only back to Hansen though. Doesn't have a lot of options. Into McCormack. McCormack, chance to shoot, chance to put it in the back of the net. First goal for Middlesbrough for George McCormack. Wrexham 1, Middlesbrough 1, and you know that was a pretty good goal from them. Doesn't exactly do a lot for us. Honestly, a little bit disappointing than anything. McGree on the ball for Middlesbrough. I think ever since that Birmingham goal went in, our heads have dropped a bit. At least get a win this one, just in case Portsmouth do something absolutely crazy. And behind four, Kiefer Moore gets there before Sobrin. We have our lead back up. Besides, the referee puts his flag up. Went slightly too early, the goal does not count. Sheaf back to Cleworth. Need to get another goal just to put some more pressure on Birmingham. O'Brien. Back to Cleworth. I do believe it is still 1-0 in the Birmingham game. Viner. Up to Rathbone. Tries to find Sykes in behind. McCormick reads that pretty well. McGree over the top for Hansen. In behind. Okonkwo's come out. Hansen's around Okonkwo. And Middlesbrough take the lead. Sonte Hansen gets his 12th goal for Middlesbrough. And I think that's our playoff hopes gone. Gilbert on the ball for Edmonton. Just all Middlesbrough at this point. O'Brien gets a foot in though. Broadhead in behind. Got a lot to do from here. Kiefer Moore's trying to get in the box. Broadhead out to Sheaf, edge of the box. Shot from distance. That's not really what we need at this point. There is a full-time whistle. Middlesbrough 2, Wrexham 1. It does mean Birmingham will go in the playoffs and Wrexham just miss out on the final day. Really should have won that, but really disappointing day. Just, I think the squad was just way too small. Kind of my own problem at that point. What was the Birmingham score? Did only win 1-0. Wouldn't have been enough if we won the game anyway. But a little bit disappointing. Anyway, let's have a look. Top goal scorers was Josh Windus and Kiefer Moore, both getting 22 each. Broadhead got 19 as well. Like 64 goals between them. 63 goals between three players. I think we need a couple more. Like, I mean, Sykes was here for half of the season and got more goals than a couple of other players. Like Lewis O'Brien played 41 games, didn't score a single goal. Anyway, on assists, Kiefer Moore is top of that as well, getting 9 assists. Broadhead getting 8 assists, 19 goals, 8 assists for him. 22 goals, 9 assists, 22 goals, 8 assists. 3 goals and 7 assists for Mark Sykes. 5 goals and 6 assists for Arthur Rathbone. Highest average rating was Josh Windass and Kiefer Moore, as you'd expect. Mark Sykes and Josh Key. I think that is going to be it for this season and this episode. Ipswich do receive 200k as part of the Nathan Broadhead transfer deal, as he made his 40th League appearance for the club. But that is the end of today's episode and the end of this season. Hopefully we can get a little bit stronger position next season. Maybe make the playoffs, but not a bad time for Wrexham after getting back-to-back promotions. Not quite enough to get back-to-back promotions up to the Premier League, but getting out of the Championship is one of the hardest leagues to get out of. Anyway, that is the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next season.